Michelle Mullen to start game number 2. And let us see if the new Michelle, the more aggressive Michelle, is able to win here in the second game.
Well, she really did run into a truck last week with Marianne DeRupo, shooting 255 at her 187. And as you remember, Marianne went on to win that event.
Nice shot. Light hit carry on lane 63 for Michelle Mullen. Who has already won twice out here on the national tour, but a player I still think really hasn't even come close to reaching her full potential.
No, she has not, and she has been working very hard at her mental game. Speaking of averages, Diana Teeters has the record average in Louisiana. She booked 217 last year.
Applauds her own effort on the right-hand lane. Really bowled outstanding a couple of weeks ago and shot a couple of big games, and then the title came along and shot 180 something and just didn't really bowl particularly well. And it'll be interesting if she gets to the title match tonight to see the difference maybe.
I think she is a player that we would definitely see a difference in. I think she would be much more aggressive. She learned how it was to get there. She did tell me I felt like I was in control the whole night until the championship match.
Has not won since 1989. Another comebacker on the left-hand lane, and Michelle Mullen's going to need to be aggressive tonight if she expects to beat Diana Teeters.
Michelle's last title coming in 1992 in Yuma, Arizona.
Had a very good chance to win the United States Open one year.
That's right.
Three-time collegiate All-American at the University of Illinois. Another quality shot, another strike. These two are squaring off here in game number 2.
Both players very similar in the way they are playing the lanes. Denny playing right in the track area between the second and third arrow. Michelle Mullen taking 5 steps, using all of the approach. Starts the ball about waist high, gets the ball going in her second step. You can see there a high backswing. I want to take a look at her release here if we can capture it. She is dead behind the ball right here, and as she releases it, she gets so much side rotation. Very similar to that of a Pete Weber, Denny. Something that's very difficult to do to maintain that side rotation. What that does is get the ball down the lane long and have it hit extremely hard in the back end.
Generating lots of power. She carried the light hit there on the left-hand lane, and Michelle, who averaged 228 on this pair of lanes, is off to a quick start with the 3-bagger.
See if Diana Teeters can answer the call. The strike here. She'll stay right in the match.
High hit, 4-pin stands. It wiggled momentarily, but it wouldn't fall.
First 4-pin of the evening. And you can see there she is calculating her moves. For those fans that caught the show a couple weeks ago, if you recall, we did show her little graph that she had made and her moves throughout the night. Very interesting. We'll probably see her jotting some things down here shortly.
Well, she's a computer programmer. She's into numbers.
There you go.
Right? She has an analytical mind. Everybody's different. I mean,
you're right.
You have to get the maximum, okay, out of your abilities. Some people need to know every little specific detail in the number. Other players are all feel. Just put me out there, give me a ball, like a Carol Giannotti. I'm going to tell you what, she's not worried about half boards this one. Okay?
No, she is all feel.
Hey,
you're right.
There's a tremendous difference.
Big difference.
Got to match your own game.
Trying now in the 4th frame to continue to get the string back alive. She does.
Beautiful shot. She's lined up well on this pair of lanes. The advantage, of course, a victory already over Carol Norman, 202 to 188. Michelle Mullen trying to stop her right in her tracks and advance to guess who? Leanne Barrett. And then Carol Giannotti's the top seed.
Michelle wanted me to say hello to Paul Marsnick. He's from Specialized Pro Shop. Does all her drilling while she is at home. Come on, Carrie, Carrie.
Michelle's wearing a wireless mic, and you just heard her yell out, "Come on, Carrie, Carrie."
Talked about her aggressiveness. You can almost see it. You can hear it here. She's yelling, "Carrie, Carrie." Good ball speed again around the 15th board, going out to 12, making a beautiful break back.
Of course, she's a big Chicago fan. She could have been saying Harry Carey. Maybe not.
I think Carey. And Michelle match play record this week, 15-9. Not as high as Diana or Carol Norman, for that matter.
Wide dinner bucket with the 7. That's a handful, and this could be exciting.
Will definitely hit the out-of-bounds area. I mentioned the players played the lanes pretty tight this week, could not swing it too much. And ironically enough, I did talk to Michelle about picking up spares, and she told me the bucket was very difficult for her.
I'd say this is about a 50-50 chance right here. And it worked out well. I know one thing, she doesn't want to leave it again tonight.
She asked for all of them.
Batting 1,000. Lost a bunch in count, but she still leads by 16. However, if Diana strikes here, it's a 6-spin match at the midway point.
Coming up on Diana Teeters' first anniversary. Her and her husband Larry were married during the Samstown Invitational Tournament last year.
Boy, nice velocity on that shot. Really a clutch shot. And Larry's very appreciative of the effort.
Larry was not able to be here 2 weeks ago in Baltimore when Diana bowled so well. He was at home working. It's a special treat for him to have been here all week.
People don't realize how tough it is for the family members to watch.
I believe Michelle Mullen's mother and sister are also here in the audience. You mentioned from the Chicago area.
Matson, Illinois, just